Back in the day, role-playing and GTA Online went together like 80s action movies and coherent plots. Could you roleplay in the 2015 version of Rockstar's GTA Online? Sure, but it would be like dangling a bucket with holes over your head and pretending that it's raining. That's why modders created tools like Rage MP and 5M to give roleplay aficionados the level of control they needed in order to craft entirely new worlds that offered unprecedented levels of customization as well as player choice. Unfortunately, most of these custom servers were and still are locked behind paywalls, and while this is an effective process to screen out bad actors, there's also the side effect of blocking casual players who just want to try out the RP scene without forking over $50 to get whitelisted. Thankfully, over the years, we've also seen the emergence of free servers that anybody can join. These offer a similar level of immersion and gameplay depth as the paid ones without charging you a dime for it, and in today's video I will cover 5 such servers that you can join right now in 2025, no strings attached. The first one is of course grandrp, a free-to-play GTA RP server, and it's one that I've been spending a lot of time in recently, and it's also the server that I usually recommend to new players whenever they ask me which RP server is the most beginner friendly. grandrp doesn't have a complicated whitelisting process, and you don't need to purchase a membership to get priority queue, none of that nonsense. Instead, it's funded entirely through optional in-game purchases, most of which are cosmetic and don't affect your gameplay experience in any way. To join grandrp, all you need to do is visit their official website by clicking the link in my description or the pinned comment and click on the register button. It'll ask you if you have a licensed copy of GTA Online. Just click yes, then fill in a name, email, and password. Select the server you wish to play on. I play on English server number 1, so if you join that, you can join my family, the Hazard Gang. You download the launcher, and that's it. You're now ready to jump into the world of grandrp, a world that's populated with tens of thousands of fellow role players from different countries around the globe. Here, you're free to communicate however you wish. Mic, text messages, emotes, it doesn't really matter as long as your actions aren't in violation of their guidelines and you're having a positive effect on the community, you can do whatever you want. grandrp is an economy-based server, so the main way of progressing here is by buying new businesses, owning new vehicles and properties, and unlocking new jobs as you level up. It's similar to vanilla GTA in that aspect, which makes it immediately understandable for new players, but as you play, you'll discover that level of detail and immersion is unrivaled over here. First off, the inventory management system by itself is more complex and nuanced than anything you see in regular GTA Online. Then you have to deal with the fact that literally every single person in here, apart from a couple of NPCs, well, they're all actual people. Let's say you want to open a reselling business, for example. In that case, you'll have to contact a real person who sells you the goods. Then you find someone else to rent a property where you can sell those goods for profit. Or what if you want to be a criminal? Well, you don't just get a message from some NPC who gives you a yellow dot to visit on the map. Instead, you go online, log into a portal where it shows ads posted by clients, real people who want you to steal real things like someone's car or carry out a hit job with prices that are set freely based on supply and demand. Then, once you're ready to do that job, you can go in solo, or you can build your own criminal squad and coordinate through voice chat while dodging the cops who are also real people. What makes grandrp fun here is the fact that you're involved in every part of the process. You don't just press E to stare at a progress bar. Then, on top of that, you have the seasonal battle passes, which are just as content rich as you'd expect. New cars, outfits, businesses, UI overhauls, and much more, all packaged into a progression system that feels natural and fun. You can make money however you want in grandrp. You can drive people around as a chauffeur, you can open up your own gas station, you can become a fireman, a doctor, a lawyer, or even a cop. It really is all up to you, and the more levels you have, the more skills you're going to unlock, which will make you a more valuable employee, just like in real life. Right now, there's this awesome summer update that's live in grandrp, and if you join up using my link in the description or pinned comment, you'll gain exclusive rewards including a free limited time car as well as some in-game cash. The update introduced a redesigned bunker business, new events on the Cayo Perico island, as well as a new vehicle robbery system, so you have tons of content to immerse yourself in when you log in. Bring a friend because grandrp is better as a team, and if you want to get an early advantage, make sure you join English server number 1 where you'll find my family, the Hazard Gang. And so if you want to join my family, you'll gain access to shared vehicles, the family house, and a bunch of other benefits. Remember, grandrp is completely free and it's always packed with players, so you'll honestly never run out of fun things to do whenever you're playing on here. Number 2 on my list is Shoreline Roleplay. If you look at their YouTube channel, they've been around for a while and they've quietly built a reputation as one of the most chill, free servers with a plethora of roleplay options that cater to a wide range of players. There is a whitelisting process, but you have no reason to worry as it's free and straightforward. Once approved, You get to be a part of a small but dedicated community of role players who put fun above everything else. A community where everyone looks out for each other and nobody's story goes unnoticed. Inside of Shoreline RP, you'll also find collabs with other 5M servers, as well as mini games such as paintball matches, races, and car meets. They also do giveaways on their Discord and publish frequent updates, so you'll have no shortage of cars, jobs, weapons, and social activities once you join Shoreline RP. You can also own and customize individual properties, start your own business empire, trade stocks, and team up with people to unlock hidden storylines as well as career paths. All things considered here, Shoreline is an excellent new take on the GTA RP formula that's sure to keep gaining ground if they keep releasing consistent updates. Server number 3 is Mafia City, and as you can guess by the name, this is a crime-oriented server with a cops and robbers theme going on. In Mafia City, you're expected to build your criminal empire from the ground up, like Tony Montana, and in fact, their server lore takes a lot of inspiration from old-school crime dramas like Scarface, Magnum P.I., and even Miami Vice. Perhaps the best thing about Mafia City RP is its rejection of overly complicated UIs and inventory systems in favor of a more streamlined interaction wheel. That keeps all core functions packed inside of a tiny area, and that's easily accessible at any time. Whether you're trying to change outfits, weapons, manage your vehicles, or access apps on your phone, everything is really intuitive and the gameplay doesn't really get in your way. Your goal on this server is to make a name for yourself through heists, turf wars, and drug sales. You can start as a garbage man or mechanic, but once you make your first few $1,000s, you're well on your way to joining the dark side of the force as you skillfully evade the law and do whatever is necessary to become the most notorious criminal mastermind in town. Conversely, if you're interested in protecting the law and maintaining order, you can also form a special police unit or join the existing police force to keep the crooks of Mafia City in line. It's all very tightly paced and there's really no unnecessary grinding or microtransactions here. The only bit of friction you'll encounter is the whitelisting process at the start, and after that, it's smooth sailing. Lucid City here can be a mixed bag depending on which of its servers you join. If you get whitelisted, you might have just the best RP experience of your life because Lucid has some insane storylines and dedicated community of developers who are constantly adding new features. Conversely, if you end up on the public server, your experience might range from just okay to absolutely awful because a lot of the folks over there have no interest in role-playing and will just try to blow up stuff or follow you around like stalkers, looking for opportunities to steal your car or put a knife in your back when you're not looking. The mechanics and custom scripts are pretty good. There are things like crypto trading, black market deals, and gangs where you can join up to be a part of something bigger. And even if you don't make it into a gang, you can still pay them protection money to keep your businesses and properties safe and secure from people who may not like you very much. Lucid City is also one of the very few RP servers to have the Cayo Perico Island as an explorable zone, just like grandrp by the way. This means you can actually go there on a plane and collect resources or have PvP battles with others, or you can even bring your gang over to Cayo Perico and plant forbidden trees to turn into the next big Colombian drug empire. Apart from tons of options for criminal activity, Lucid City also has a Department of Justice to establish the rules and a police department to enforce these laws upon its citizens. You have plenty of money-making opportunities right here from the start, and the grind is honestly fairly minimal, so you can get right into the action pretty quick even as a newcomer. Overall, it's a good free server for new role players. However, if you want the best experience, you have to get whitelisted because the public servers can be a little bit unpredictable. And last but not least, at number 5 on this list, we've got Smile RP, which is an excellent place to be if you're a streamer or a content creator. Same as NoPixel in a lot of ways, minus the unrealistically high entry standards and e-drama, but even if you're not a creator, Smile RP does whitelist people as long as they have some familiarity with roleplay terminology and storytelling. So if you can prove that you're serious and just do some basic research while answering their questions, you will get in guaranteed. Once you're in Smile RP, you're part of a family that treats everyone with respect while simultaneously punishing trolls and griefers who think of RP servers as death matches. Individuals are encouraged to come up with creative storylines and exciting new characters, and the economy is balanced in a way that feels fair, and it doesn't require lots of boring grinding just to buy some cool stuff. But that's honestly all I have for today's video. These are some of my favorite free RP servers in the year 2025. grandrp is going to be my go-to choice for new role players out there, but if you've got any experience in any of these other servers, make sure to let me and us know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to cover those in my next RP video. Don't forget to drop a like if you found this video informative and the content entertaining. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next GTA video. Until then, adios amigos.